Hello there.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What is your name? Is it Sangion? Is that right?
Yeah, you can just call me Sang.
Song.
Sang. Yeah.
I'll say. Yeah, nice to meet you. Sang, how are you today? Good?
Yeah, it's Sunday here. Where are you now? Can I ask?
Yeah, I'm in Japan right now.
Wow, very close. Where about in Japan?
Well, now I'm in Ishigaki Island near Okinawa. Do you know it?
Okinawa is very south, right?
Yeah. So I'm on the southernmost island in Japan, in the
Ah,
tropics of Japan.
what brought you to there?
Oh, okay. I'll give you the quick story. I
Yeah, yeah.
I was an English teacher in Kobe, Japan, for
Ah,
10 years,
ah,
and to move back to England this year. But
yeah. Due to the
before
COVID.
yeah, well, yeah, kind of something like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wanted to spend a bit of time on a tropical island in Japan before
Wow,
I go
awesome.
back to England. Yeah, so I'm going back to England next month.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah. So what part of England are you from?
I'm from Southampton. Do you know Southampton? It's in the south of England.
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, yeah. So, actually, um, I have a reservation to the hospital today. Because I got a car accident, 1 year ago, about one
Right.
year ago, and after that, I just kept it, without any clinic, and then because my brother-in-law and my uncle is doctor, and then I kept their advice, and then they told me a lot of good knowledge, and then these days medical knowledge is so prevalent on YouTube, so I did a kind of a rehabilitation on
Mm,
myself
yeah.
by
Yeah.
stretching or something like that, and yeah, that just didn't improve any my symptoms, so I
Oh.
decided take MRI. Do you know MRI? Very
Yeah.
expensive
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it. Yeah.
yeah. Here in Korea, we have a kind of a insurance, and I have a private insurance, but the uh one reason or one uh you know thing that you have to have to in order to have get the privilege of insurance this time
Mm,
for
mm,
MRI
mm.
is you have to be hospitalized for at
Right.
least 2 days. So I am going to stay in hospital today.
Right.
Yeah, in my
Really.
brother-in-law's hospital, and then take the some other clinic inside the hospital, like a psych. How do you ortho? How do you say that? Ortho clinic, or my
Uh,
father is not majored in that, so we moved to other floor and then take the MRI.
I mean, you have to
Orthopedic,
go. You have to
pedio,
go to. Yeah.
orthopedics. Yeah,
Right. Right. So,
yeah.
but you have to stay 2 days, what, in the general hospital, and then you go to the orthopedic
No,
department.
no. It's not that's complicated. But if I go there, first thing I have to do is get the COVID test, because here in Korea is still same with Japan. Yeah. How is everything in down there in Okinawa or near tropical island?
Here is okay
Oh, really?
in terms of infection. The infection's pretty low here, but
Ah, but
on the
how is
main
everything? Olympics, or yeah, I heard that.
Japan's pretty bad at the moment. Actually, they've
Ah,
just issued another state of emergency, so
wow.
they're doing 2 weeks of a really strict rules there in Japan now. So bars and restaurants are all closed. Yeah, they're really going quite strict now, and the reason is because they go ahead. So
Maybe,
they're
probably,
doing
yeah.
yeah they're doing 2 weeks real strict
How do you think
restrictions.
about the Olympics? Yeah, because I heard it'll be not any profitable this time because there is no spectators
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah,
Well, they're still not 100% sure whether it will go ahead or not. A lot of the people are
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that it should be postponed longer, but I don't know. I think the government they really want it to go ahead this year because they've already delayed it 1 year, right? So
yeah, and they have a lot of money put on that
yeah,
already. So
that's right, put into it. Yeah, a lot of money put into it. So I
put
don't
into, yeah.
I don't think Japan can afford to cancel it again.
It's too late, maybe. Yeah.
I think so. And that's why they put this 2 week.
Oh, do you know when is the Olympics? Or is maybe in the summer or 1 month ahead? Or
I'm not 100%. Let me.
you're not sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but let me
Yeah.
check.
Okay.
Um. Oh, here we go. End of July.
It's still 2 months ahead.
Still
Are you
two
gonna
months
come
away.
back
Yeah.
for? Are you gonna come back for Olympics to Japan or?
Nah. No. No.
No?
No. I'm going. No.
It's costly.
Uh, no. I'm finished with Japan now. So yeah. Yeah. It's.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So what is your plan next journey?
Yeah. Is a big part, a big decision in my life.
My nephew is keep knocking the door.
Oh yeah.
He is very curious. Yeah, he's very curious. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no. We'll carry on because they just mess up everything. So yeah, I'll not let them in.
Yeah. So like I said, I decided to leave Japan. Uh, I was an English teacher for a long time there. Actually, I wanted to start my own bar in Japan. I
Wow,
really,
awesome.
but unfortunately, as a foreigner, difficult to start a business in Japan. Really difficult. So,
Ah, so you are
um,
going back to your hometown.
yeah, I decided I didn't want to be a teacher in Japan anymore. And
Ah,
when I couldn't get the bar, I decided to leave Japan. So, yeah, my next
do you
chapter in
like
my life.
drink?
Yeah, I like a drink. Yeah, I like to have a
Ah,
drink. But more importantly, I wanted to have my own bar, run a bar, learn about a
business.
business. Yeah,
That's awesome. Because
yeah,
pretty much I'm in the same situation because I'm succeeding my father's business, realtor.
right.
I don't know what status is realtor there in Japan or back in England, but we have some kind of a license for that, and currently studying for that exam. 2 exams left this year and next year, and yeah.
Mm. Wow, that sounds exciting.
Uh, uh yeah, yeah, you can say that, but yeah, because I totally understand what you mean, but the thing is, I have to work with my father, and then
Mm.
there is a lot of sometimes good, sometimes bad. You know what family matters, right?
I know what.
You know what families matters
Ah,
are always,
very
going,
complicated.
yeah,
Very
yeah,
complicated.
complicated, yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. I
How
mean,
yeah how did you deal with your homesicking or homesick with
no,
your
I
family? Yeah,
no to.
you're quite
um
independent, or
Yeah, well, I mean, I've lived in a foreign country for 10 years, so yeah, I would say I'm
wow.
pretty independent. But I understand what you mean about not just working with family, but just being with family. So um,
Of
I'm
course, yeah.
when I go back to England, initially I'll be staying with my family, which I'm not looking forward to.
Ah,
And I don't
yeah,
mean that in a bad way, but
yeah,
it's
yeah, of course,
just
yeah.
just I prefer to be separate from my family.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I totally understand it because at the moment I'm financially or you know in real estate way. I mean, my house, my family's house, my I have to live with them, all of them, and it's quite uh not sometimes, but always very cumbersome. uh, cumbersome. Yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, it's kind of sometimes uncomfortable. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
it's yeah, I know what you mean, especially as you get older.
yeah, especially yeah.
So why don't you get your own place? Why don't you get your own apartment?
Because I am not financially independent at the moment. At the
Right,
moment, because yeah,
right.
I haven't earned any money, quite enough to have a
Your own
house here.
place. Mm.
Yeah, it's really expensive. Maybe because you experienced that in Japan, but the real estate here is crazy. Like, I live in Seoul, and it's really hard for young people like me to have own house.
Mm.
Yeah,
Do you need your own house, or can you get like your own apartment, just a small place? No.
apartment is impossible, but maybe I can rent. Uh, yeah, that's why I tried to do the working holidays visa to Australia, but it completely canceled due to the COVID, and then they
Yeah,
didn't allow any foreigners in. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. It can be difficult.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, hello.
We can go out. We can go out. Sorry, close the door. Yeah,
Very curious.
yeah. Very curious. How did they open the door even I locked it? Oh, it's so mystery for me at the moment.
They're kids. They always find a way in it. They always find
Oh,
a way in.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
Do you like
So
kids?
yeah. Kids are all right.
Uh,
Depends on the kid, of course.
oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. 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 Anyway, do you teach uh, what age of people do you teach? Like, what age
I
group?
I I usually teach adults only,
Ah,
and in like on a man-to-man basis or one or two. But of course now I'm just teaching online, so I only use Cambly at the moment as
ah,
as my source of income. So one-on-ones are my kind of
yeah.
expertise, if you like.
Is there any private academy or institute there as well like Korea? Because it's very mercurious or profitable business to teach English here in Korea, especially for foreigners. Like they can earn a lot of money here.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So if they are casted by a very big company, we call them company, not institute, because they are huge and
Mm,
yeah, there are several major company, and if you get in there, once you get in there, your life is just insurance. Like
right, right. So do you mean like conversation schools? Do you mean?
oh yeah, for foreigners, maybe mostly conversation school, but just the subject English is very profitable here. Very
Yeah,
popular. Yeah,
yeah, and I
the
think I
Karen.
think there's
Yeah.
there's more there's more focus in Korea. It seems. Typically, I probably shouldn't say this, but typically Koreans are much better English speakers than Japanese usually. So
Ah, yeah, we know that, of course.
yeah,
Yeah. There is a some kind of a saying, old saying like Chinese the best, and Koreans are middle, and Japanese are worst. And then
okay.
yeah, they don't speak any English. I once been there, and then I cannot communicate with anyone with English there. How
Mm,
did you come with that kind of you know, the kind of communication there? in Japan? Do you
It's-
speak Japanese?
It's challenging here.
Ah.
I mean, it's kind of how a lot of foreigners end up in Japan because the English literacy is so low in Japan. That's kind of
Yeah,
why
especially Okinawa, far from Tokyo, so
yeah.
there's no English maybe there.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to go to hospital right now because my brother-in-law is waiting for me.
Sure,
Sorry.
sure, no problem.
Sorry. Yeah.